Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Welcome into the final game, the nightcap of the first day of the 2018 American Legion, Montana-Alberta American Legion State Tournament. The Kalispell Lakers hosting the Helena Senators in Game 1. Just had the introduction of all the teams, and the national anthem, and now we're going to have the reciting of. So we'll go ahead and bring that in.
Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart. Keep my pride in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Good luck, you guys. Been a pleasure being a part of this experience with you. Thank you.
All righty, so that is the opening ceremonies in the book. Now we're ready for the Kalispell Lakers and the Helena Senators to finish off the first day. And we'll have the ceremonial first pitch here in just a moment. Great thing about Legion baseball is that they do recognize veterans. Missoula Mavericks, who I take care of games for the most part, they have a veteran of the game. This is the 90th state tournament for Montana, Alberta. So Greg Neals to throw the first pitch. And that one's high and outside for our first pitch. So now we get ready to go with the Helena Senators and the Kalispell Lakers. Helena Senators, the visiting team, as they sit in the number 7 spot. Kalispell Lakers sit in the number 2 spot coming in to it. And we'll have lineups here in just a moment. We're going to step aside for a few moments while they clear the field.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field for the 2018 Montana-Alberta 90th State AA Tournament. Final game of day one with the Helena Senators taking on the host team Kalispell Lakers. And we'll jump right into our starting lineup. Starting off with the Helena Senators, number 11, Connor McCarville, the designated hitter, number 11, will lead things off. Number 16, Zach Spiroff. He will be out in the left field. He's batting second. Batting third will be number 3, Colin Sassano, the third baseman. Andrew Roston, number 14, will bat fourth. He'll hold down first base. The right fielder, number 2, Taylor Carlson, will bat fifth. Batting sixth is number 10, Tyler McGurran. He's the center fielder. Number 7, Riley Chisholm, will bat seventh. He is the second baseman. Matt Krieger, number 1, the shortstop, will bat eighth. And rounding it out, the 9-hole batter is number 12, Caden Craigle, the catcher. For the Kalispell Lakers, it's their catcher leading off, number 7, Randy Stoltz. Stoltz is normally the shortstop, but with some injuries, well, he's got to slide in, and it's not always about the position you play, but how you play, and that's exactly how it's going down. Taylor Morton, number 4, will bat second. He is the left fielder. The shortstop, number 3, Eric Seaman, will bat third. Batting fourth will be the third baseman, number 22, Dawson Smith. A.J. Jones will be at second. He's number 1. Ryan Sims, he's number 14, batting sixth. He'll hang out in right field. The first baseman, number 15, Logan Silberud, will bat seventh. Batting eighth is Johan Freudenberg, number 12. He's a designated hitter, and rounding it out is the center fielder, number 11, Brandon Jordan. So that's your starting lineups for today's final game as I get buzzed by a wasp here underneath the awning. Looking at how things have played out, well, we know 3 teams that are going to be on the winner's side of the bracket. Starting off this morning, the Great Falls Chargers upset the number 1 Bozeman Bucks. That's the number 8 seed Great Falls Chargers, 6-5 over the Bozeman Bucks. So the Chargers advance on to play the 4 o'clock game tomorrow. The Missoula Mavericks, they fell hard to the Billings Scarlets, 10-2. Mavericks sit number 5 and Scarlets number 4. So the Chargers and the Scarlets will play at 4 o'clock. Now, or just before this game, Lethbridge would fall to the Royals. The Royals getting the walk-off win in the 7th inning, 6-5 over the Royals. So the Royals will play the winner of this game at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. So the Elks, they await the loser of this game to play at 10 a.m. in the morning. The Bucks or the Mavs play at 1. Win or go home. And then, as I said, the Chargers and the Scarlets at 4, and the winner of this game taking on the Royals at 7. So that's how the day is broken down so far. All the teams in the building, all the parents, all the fans in the building. Packed house here at Griffin Field as we get ready to go for the final game of the day. Sam Elliott will pitch for the Kalispell Lakers, and it'll be Brett Jacobs for the Helena Senators. Everybody packing in, trying to find a spot here at Griffin Field, as it is getting tight. Cool little bat display down the first base line here. The Kalispell Lakers bat, and then a series of bats stacked up fan style around the bat, holding up the Kalispell Lakers bat. So we'll get ready to go here. As guys are wedging themselves in here, all the teams are here for this ceremony. As if you go to Facebook Live, you'll see that we had the Facebook Live of the opening ceremony there. Nice job by the Lakers here for that opening ceremony. So the Lakers right now, they are batting around as we get ready to go. Our managers for the game, well, for the Kalispell Lakers, that would be Ryan Malman, who is also the manager of the Miles City Community College. For, as we get to Helena's lineups here, their manager is Jonathan Burnt. And Helena finished off their season in Missoula on Wednesday night. Great win for the Missoula Mavericks over Helena. It was a non-conference game, and the boys played very hard, but just coming out and playing just a hair better than the Senators to get the final win. It was a 9-inning game. Was originally scheduled for 7, but the coaches talked before the game and decided to go ahead and let it stretch out the 9 innings. Had they gone 7, Helena would have had the win, but due to the extra 2 innings, the Mavs pick up the win. And the last of the Lakers getting warmed up here as we get ready for first pitch. And that's it. So we'll be ready to go now as the Senators take the field. Most of today's games have been really great. The exception would be the second game of the day with Missoula Mavericks. They would end up allowing 4 runs off of 3 errors, and that's really the big story of that game. Had they not, that would have been a tighter game. It was 10-2, but the Scarlets coming away with the big win. So now we get ready for the final game of the day. Batting around now is Helena as they get ready to go. We'll go ahead and step aside for 90 seconds as the Helena Senators get ready to go. Just a few moments out from the start of the game. Helena Senators and the Kalispell Lakers.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop.
With the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the start of the game. The Helena Senators batting around right now as we get ready for the first pitch. Helena Senators taking on the number 2 seeded Kalispell Lakers, also the host of the tournament this year. Winners on the day would be the Chargers, the Royals, and The Scarlets, losers, Elks, Bucks, and Mavs. So first game of the day would be an upset, with the Chargers getting the win over the Bozeman Bucks. Second game would be a surprise, as the 4 and 5 teams would face each other, and the Elks getting the big win over, not the Elks, the Scarlets getting the big win over the Mavericks. And then the game just before this one, well, that would be the Royals getting the walk-off win over the Lethbridge Elks. The Elks led that one most of the game, and then late innings, it would be a comeback. The Senators still batting around. So it'll be interesting to see how things turn out tonight with this one. It's a sticky one, as we had some moisture at the end of the last game, and the clouds have just hung around. It's a warm one here in Kalispell, as we currently sit at 80 degrees. .80 with 37% humidity. I'm sorry? It's 80 degrees with 37% humidity. I've got some fans sitting up here next to me, so always like to share with them. Have them be part of the broadcast as the Senators continue to bat around. And we'll go ahead and step aside for one more break as we finish out waiting on the Senators to bat around.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN. Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to MPSN. Slight bit of a technical issue there, but we got her straightened out. And they are doing starting lineups for our game between the Lakers and the Senators. Packed house here at Griffin Field as we come to the final game of the day. Day one almost in the books here at the 2018 Montana-Alberta American Legion Tournament. And ooh-wee, boys, it is getting sticky. Lineups being announced for the two sides. Our three-man umpire crew on the field. Yeah, they thought they were going to do the anthems there, and the PA says, we already did the anthems, who's ready to play? And the boys jump up excited. So we get ready to go. Sam Elliott on the bump for the Lakers. He would take down the Mavericks the last time the Missoula Mavericks were here in Missoula, or in Kalispell. We get ready to go here. Great packed house. All the teams are here. We got coaches, we got fans, we got parents. Some of the teams making their exit. Most of them staying here, though. Leading off for the Helena Senators will be their designated hitter, number 11, Connor McCarville. Zach Spiroff will go to the on-deck circle, and Colin Sassano moves to the in the hole spot. Sam Elliott warming up. Our officials behind the plate, Mitch B. At the first baseline, Seth Kitchen. I know Seth Kitchen because he does umpire in the Missoula pool. And then Willie S. in the third base line. So we should have a good officiating crew here getting ready to go. Coaches making their way to their bases as McCarville makes his way. We're just about ready to go. About 30 minutes after the official start time. And I apologize about the position of the camera. The awning pole taking up the view of the second baseline, but that was the position where we were told to put it for this game. We'll have it changed back around for the remaining games as McCarville settles in and we get ready for the first pitch. Here's Elliott with the first pitch of the game at 7:33, and it will slide over the plate for strike one. Elliott with the stretch, and this pitch will get us even at one. Sam Elliott, a proven pitcher, but he's also part of that Glacier Wolfpack basketball program as the 1-1 comes down the line, and this will be fouled off for strike two. In the previous game with the Elks and the Royals, both pitchers going 3 up, 3 down in the first 3 innings, and then from there the team started to separate themselves. Here's the 1-2, and that'll get us to ball 3. Or 2-2, I apologize. So 2-2 on the count. And Elliott with the nod. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to foul into, or off the pole down the first baseline, the light pole. The lights are on here at Griffin Field as they prepare for the evening game. Originally had a 7 o'clock start time, but with the festivities of the tournament, well, we started just a hair late. Here's the pitch, and that one swung on to be fouled off. Keeps the batter alive at 2-2. Elliott. Here's the pitch. And we'll have ball 3 to go to a full count. So 3-2 on the count. Leadoff batter on the game. The pitch. Swung on, and this one's fouled off once again, this time into the crowd near the beer garden. Keeps him alive at 3-2. The first batter of the game having to battle through. McCarville settles in. He's designated as the DH in this game. And this one's going to curve foul down the third base or first base line, and McCarville just battles away. Elliott, the first batter, and he's 9 pitches in. Here's the pitch, and that one will strike out the batter. Sam Elliott with a K to lead off the game. And that'll take us to Zach Spiroff, number 16. He's the left fielder.
Number 16.
Spiroff settling in. And Elliott with the pitch. This one will slide over the plate. Our umpire points to the batter and says he committed. So strike one. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled off for strike 2. So 0-2 on the count now. Got Maverick fans sitting down in front of me, the Helena fans to the left of me. I'm sitting on the first base line, on the third base line, right off the press box. Here's the 0-2. It's reached for. It's going to roll out. A.J. Jones will get it on the bounce. The throw to first, and that's out number 2. Little hopper at the fringe there. But A.J. Jones controlling it, as this is his home field. He knows where all the bounces, the hops, and the rolls are. So 2 down, and we come to Colin Sassano, number 3, the third baseman. Here's the pitch by Elliott, and that one's over the plate for strike 1. Sassano settling back in, and Elliott with the pitch. And that one slides over the plate for strike 2. So 0-2 on the count. Elliott having to work his first batter, but since then, he's been settled in. Here's the 0-2. And that'll get us ball 1. The Laker fans thinking that was going to be over the plate to strike the batter out. So we go to the 1-2. Here's the Elliott pitch. And it's popped up in the air down the first base line. First baseman's trying to get to it. It's going to fall just short of play. And it looks like the first baseman got himself hooked into the fence down the first base line there. And he'll stay alive with a 1-2 count. So Sassano will settle back in with 2 outs and nobody on. Elliott taking a moment to clear the rubber off, and now he'll set his right foot on it. Here's the pitch by Elliott. And this one's going to be into right field, and Helena will have a runner at first with 2 outs and the first hit of the game. And we go to number 14, Andrew Roston, the first baseman. Roston settling in at the 1-2, with 2 outs and a runner at first. The pitch, and that one will be low for a ball. Taylor Carlson goes to the on-deck circle for Helena. The 1-0 from Elliott. Swung on, does get contact, but it will be strike one off the foul tip. Roston holding down the first base spot. Elliott looking in on to Stoltz. Stoltz, the catcher. Here's the pitch by Elliott. And we'll have ball two. So 2-1 on the count to Andrew Roston. Roston settles in. And now the 2-1. Throw to first for the pickoff. Back in time. Seth Kitchen, first base official. Elliott now with the stretch. This one's going to be fouled off and will be even at 2. So the Senator batters making Elliott work right out of the gate.
No score, first inning.
That one is registering the first hit of the game here in the opening half inning. They have a runner standing at first in Sassano. Here's Elliott with the pitch, and this one will be golfed to the shortstop. The throw to first is just in time, and that's the side. So the Senators get one on. They leave them there, and we go to the bottom of the first, scoreless. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you feel stuck to your computer when cheering on your Prep Sports hero when you can't make it to the game? Well, now you don't have to. The Missoula Prep Sports Network has an app for all of Missoula's high school sports fans.
How fantastic is that?
Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network in either the iTunes or Google Play App Store and take the game on the go.
It doesn't get any better than this. This is the future.
Missoula Prep Sports Network knows that life is busy and you don't have time to sit by your computer. Download the app and take the game on the go.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Kalispell at Griffin Field, where the Kalispell Lakers host the 2018 Montana Alberta American Legion State Tournament, and the Lakers will have their first chance to bat here in just a moment. Warming up is number 6, Brett Jacobs of the Senators. And leading off will be Randy Stoltz. It'll be Stoltz, Morton, and Seaman scheduled on the inning for the Lakers. There's the throw to second, indicate we will start the inning. As coaches take their bases into the batter's box, or coaches' boxes. And the catcher, number 7, Randy Stoltz, comes to the plate. Here's the pitch. Oh, no, actually our umpire picking a little piece of something off the ground by the plate. And now Stoltz with a deep breath as he steps into the box. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch by the Senators will be a ball. Here's the 1-0. And we'll have ball 2. Taylor Morton in the on-deck circle for the Lakers. Lakers have their first baseline dugout. 2-0 on the way. And that one will get the plate for strike one. So 2-1 on the count on the leadoff batter for the Lakers. Here's the pitch. And that one will slide over the plate for strike two. So 2-2 on the count now to the leadoff batter for the Lakers. Here at Griffin Field, it's 3:30 down the first and third base line as the pitch is on its way. It's going to bounce past the third baseman, and Stoltz will get on for the Lakers, and they've got their first hit of the game. That'll take us to Taylor Morton. He's number 4, hanging out in left field in today's game. Morgan, a left-handed batter, steps in. Runner at first. Throw to first and getting back, and Stoltz taking a risk out there, and he's known for that. He is a risky player, but he gets the job done. The pitch, and this one's going to foul back up over our heads for strike one. So 0-1 on the count. Nobody out and a runner at first in Stoltz. Here's the pitch by Jacobs. This one's going to be batted out. The shortstop will get it on the hop. Here's the throw to second. It will be in time, but no throw to first. And Kalispell will have a runner at first with one out. And that takes us to Eric Seaman on the fielder's choice. So one out and a runner at first. And here's the pitch for a ball. Eric Seaman, the shortstop, takes a moment and then settles into the box. Here's the pitch, and it'll be high for ball two. Dawson Smith in the on-deck circle for Kalispell. Here's the 2-0. Jacobs getting it. Now the stretch. And we'll have ball three. So Jacobs falling behind. And the 3-0, Jacobs gets the pitch, waiting on his catcher, who now gets it, sends it in, and Jacobs with the stretch. And that one slides over the plate for strike one. So on the 3-0 count, the strike pitch is thrown. There's the pit throw to first. And on a 3-1 count, one out, one on. First frame of the fourth game of the day. Here's the pitch, and that one will be inside to walk the batter to put runners at first and second now. And that's the first walk of the game, and it's Dawson Smith, number 22, the third baseman. Smith gets a signal from Malman at third and settles in. Runners at first and second with one out. Jacobs now with the stretch. And the pitch will slide over the plate for strike one. So 0-1 on the count. Each team with a hit. Jacobs now waiting for the pitch, gets it, checks the runner at second, and the stretch. And Smith will hit this one down the third base line. It's fair. That'll bring the runner around from second to third. He's on his way home. The throw is made, not in time. Runners will advance from first and second. And the umpire has to push the Lakers back into the dugout. Excuse me, with runners at second and third. And Kalispell with the first run of the game. That brings us up to the second baseman, number 1, A.J. Jones. And the Helena Senators manager out talking to our umpire to get a call on that one. It looked like it was close. It could have gone either way, but the call going in favor of the Lakers. So A.J. Jones settles in with 1 out and runners at second and third. And Jones now waiting for the pitch, and it's on its way. Swung on for strike 1. Jones settles in the 0-1 by Jacobs. That'll slide over the plate for strike 2. So 0-2 on the count with 1 out, runners at second and third. Lakers with the first run of the game, 1-0 with Randy Stoltz coming across. The pitch swung on, and Jones will be struck out for out number 2. And that's the first strikeout of the game by Jacobs. So now we go to Ryan Sims, the right fielder, number 14. Lakers making their way through their lineup here in the first inning. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. Logan Sibelrud goes to the on-deck circle. Jacobs with the stretch and the 1-0. And this one's fouled off to get us to strike 1. It'll be out of play. The 90th playing of the state tournament for American Legion Baseball in Montana. Montana, Alberta officially has 2 teams, Lethbridge Elks and the Medicine Hat Moose Monarchs. Here's the 1-1, and that'll slide over the plate for strike 2. So after letting a couple go here, Jacob settles down, struck out the last batter, and a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Runners at second and third take their lead. The pitch, and this one's fouled off. Keeps Sims. Let's take a look at that just to make sure. Yeah, Sims. So a 1-2 on the count. My handwriting, well, my mom used to say just scribble something on a piece of paper, as this one's fouled off. Keep the batter alive at 1-2. Just scribble something on a piece of paper so I know where you've gone or where you're at, what you're doing. Didn't really care what I wrote on the paper because she couldn't read it anyways. Here's the 1-2. Swung on. This one's going to be fouled off. Keeps the batter alive with 2 strikes. Going through baseballs here in this game as the umpires had to be restocked quite a bit. Here's the 1-2. And we'll be even at 2 off the ball pitch. Sims lets that one go by. Sims hanging out in right field. He did have a play in that first inning. 4 and out. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off, and these batters are going to make the pitchers work. Sam Elliott, the pitcher for the Kalispell Lakers, his first batter was 11 pitches before he finally struck him out. So the 2-2 with runners at second and third and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And we'll go full at 3-2. Jacobs has walked one and struck out one. Let's see how it goes here with the 3-2. Runners at second and third take their lead. The pitch. And that's a walk to load the bases. So loaded bases. And Logan Sibelrud will come to the plate, and Sibelrud and the third base coach will have a conference. So 2 outs, loaded bases, and Sibelrud will step to the plate. Here's Jacobs. Low for ball 1. Johan Freudenberg goes to the on-deck circle for the Lakers. Usually the closing pitcher for the Lakers, as this pitch is high for ball 2. So we go 2-0 on the count to the first baseman in Sibelrud. He's number 15, and that's going to warrant a visit. Catcher makes his way out, and the pitching coach will come out and check in with his pitcher. And folks, if you're looking to head out of town, you want to take a trip, maybe a little vacation, and you need to find yourself a hotel or maybe a flight, well, get a hold of our friends at Grand Slam Travel. Mark Richardson does a great job at Grand Slam Travel to make sure you're taken care of. All you got to do is plan, pack, and go, as he will take care of your hotel, flight accommodations, whatever you need done. Grand Slam Travel is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. So the visit, short and sweet. We go 2-0 on the count. The last 6 pitches have been balls. Here's the 2-0, and that'll slide over the plate for strike 1. So whatever the conference was, it's straightened out, or it's checked in. Jacobs. Lakers with a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. And the 0-1. And we go 2-2. Two outs, loaded bases. Here's the 2-2. And we go full at 3-2. Sibelrud settles in. Runners are going to go, and this one will walk the batters, and the Lakers will earn a run off the walk. That brings home Eric Seaman. And the Lakers take a 2-0 lead over the Senators. Now it is Johan Freudenberg, the designated hitter, number 12. He'll take a moment with Malman before he steps to the plate. Freudenberg settles in, and the first pitch on its way from Jacobs. Loaded bases with 2 outs, and we'll have a ball thrown. The Helena fans not happy with the call. Mitch B. is the umpire as that one slides over the plate to even us out at 1. Hush over the crowd after that last pitch. Packed in here at Griffin Field. Gorgeous field. It's settled in right on next to the mountain out by the airport, and this pitch will get us ball 2. Brandon Jordan to the on-deck circle for the Lakers. Here's the 2-1. And we'll have ball 3. The base is already loaded. 2 walks back-to-back on the inning as we see the 8-hole batter right here in the first inning. Here's the 3-1. And there is, nope, the umpire says strike 2 as Freudenberg thought he was going to get the base, and we have a full count at 3-2. 2 outs, loaded bases, bottom of the first. Lakers lead 2-0 over the Senators. Here's the pitch. Runners are going to go, and a strikeout to end the inning. So the Lakers load up the bases. They leave 3 on, but they score 2. We go to the top of the second. 2-0 Kalispell. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the top of the second inning where the Kalispell Lakers, the host team, leads the Helena Senators 2-0. Leading off is number 2, Taylor Carlson, the right fielder, and this one's going to be hopped out into center field. It'll get by the center fielder, and the Senators will put a runner on to lead off the second inning. And that'll be the second hit of the game for Helena. Now we come to the center fielder, Ty McGurran, and for most of the season, McGurran has been the leadoff batter for the Senators. McGurran settles in with 1 on and no outs. Here's the pitch. And this one will be fouled up over our heads for strike 1. That puts Riley Chisholm in the on-deck circle for the Senators. So no outs, a runner at first, and an 0-1 count to the center fielder, McGurran. The pitch. Swung on. This one's going to go into left field. It is over the left fielder's head. It's to the warning track. Runner at first is around second, on his way to third. They're going to go ahead and bring him around as the throw is made. And the batter will slide back into second, and the Senators will have their first run of the game to make it 2-1. And a big double for McGurran, and now we go to Riley Chisholm, the second baseman. Sticky here with the humidity at Griffin Field. The way it was warm this morning, and then this afternoon the clouds moved in with a little bit of rain, and now it just hangs. Here's the bunt laid down. It'll be strike 1 by Chisholm. So no outs here in the top of the second, and the Senators already with a run on the board. Here's the pitch. Then we'll have strike 2. So 0-2 on the count now as Elliott settles back in. Elliott gets the pitch and the stretch. Check swing, no commitment. They say, Seth Kitchen says safe in the field as they check with him. And it'll be ball one. On the check swing, they look for the wrist to break. And that decides whether it was an actual swing or not. So 1-2 now as time is called by the batter, just as the umpire was settling in. The Lakers snuck into the second seed after the Royals fell to the Senators. They split with the Senators the last game of last series of the conference season as we go 2-2. Matt Krieger in the on-deck circle for Helena with no outs. Runner at second with his lead, and the 2-2 pitch by Elliott. Fouled off, and it keeps the batter alive at 2-2. Elliott stretching out to 31 pitches here in the second inning. The last game went very quick as it was 3 up, 3 down. It was actually an hour and 27 minutes long. Here's the 2-2. And Elliott will step off the rubber. Elliott now settling in. Part of that team that made a run for the Glacier Wolfpack on the basketball court at state last year. Swung, and that'll be out number one on the strikeout. That's the second one by Elliott, and that'll take us to number one, Matt Krieger, the shortstop. So Krieger to settle in. Here's the pitch, and it'll be low for a ball. Caden Kregel goes to the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-0. Swung on. This one's high into right field, and it's in the glove. Runner at second will hold, and that is out. Number two. So we go to the bottom of the order now for the Senators with 2 outs and a runner on at second in Caden Kregel, number 12, the catcher. Elliott takes a moment, puts his right foot on the rubber, and gets the pitch from Stoltz. Here's the stretch. And that's over the pitch for strike one. Here's the 0-1 by Elliott. Swung on. Runner's going to go. The throw down the line to third is not in time. And the runner will get the base at third. The pitch thrown was a strike. So we go 0-2 on the count with 2 outs. And now a threat at third for the Senators in McGurran. Elliott leans in, gets the pitch from Stoltz. Puts his right foot on the rubber and the pitch. And we'll have ball one. Connor McCarville in the on-deck circle for the Senators. Here's the pitch, and it'll be swung on, and there's a strikeout to end the side. So the Senators get one on, they score one, but they leave one, and we go to the bottom of the second with Kalispell leading 2-1. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at mpsn406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. npsn.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network at Griffin Field in Kalispell, Montana, with the Kalispell Lakers hosting the Helena Senators for the 4th and final game of Day 1 at the 2018 Montana-Alberta AA State Tournament. Leading off for the Lakers is their center fielder, Brandon Jordan, bottom of the order for the Lakers. Here's the first pitch by Jacobs. It'll be inside for ball 1. The 1-0. And that one will slide over the plate to even us out at 1. So that puts Randy Stoltz in the on-deck circle for the Lakers. Here's the 1-1, and it's going to be smacked into center field. The right fielder will come up, put it in the glove, and that puts away the leadoff batter on the inning. So the fly out to the crease gets us to Randy Stoltz, the catcher. Stoltz normally plays at second for the Lakers, but with some injuries, well, he slid in behind the plate to play catcher. Gotta love a guy that will take one for the team. And the first pitch to him on the inning will be swung on for strike 1. So 0-1 as Stoltz settles in. He would single and earn the first run of the game, his first at-bat. This one's going to be into center field, and the line drive is in the glove for out number 2. Now we go to Taylor Morton, the left fielder, number 4. The left-handed batter settles in with 2 outs and nobody on. Lakers lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the second. 7 innings scheduled on the night. Here's the pitch. Swung on for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 count, or 0-1 pitch, and it slides over the plate for strike 2. So Jacobs settling in here in the second inning. And the pitch will be low for ball 1. One-two on the count with 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the second, Lakers lead 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and the inning's retired on a strikeout. So we go to the top of the third with Helena looking to earn runs to take the lead. They're down 2-1. You're listening to American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN, Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana-Alberta state tournaments.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we go to the top of the third inning where the Kalispell Lakers lead the Helena Senators 2-1. The Kalispell Lakers, the number 2 seed in the tournament, and the Senators, number 7 seeded. Tomorrow, the way the games are matching up so far is the Elks will play the loser of this game as the first pitch will go by for strike 1. At 1 p.m., the Bozeman Bucks and the Missoula Mavericks will play. At 4, it's the Chargers and the Scarlets. Here's the pitch, and it's swung on, fouled off, out of play for strike 2. Cameraman down the first base line. Looks like maybe one of the newspaper cameramen trying to decide where he was going to go as the first baseman was running right at him. Leadoff batter on the inning, Connor McCarville. Here's the 0-2. And this one will bounce out. Shortstop gets it on the hop. The throw to first is there, and they'll take down the leadoff batter. And we go to Zach Spiroff, the left fielder, number 16. Spiroff now settling in. And this one will be fouled. Down the third base line, it's going to be out of, well, it'll be in play. And the batter's out. Nice job by the third baseman on the foul ball. That's 2 outs. Now we go to Colin Sassano. Sassano registering the first hit of the game back in the first inning. With 2 outs and nobody on, Sassano settles in. Here's the pitch. And he'll have this one bounce down the third base line. Fair. The third baseman will huck it to first, but the punch out by Seth Kitchen. So it's 1, 2, 3 here in the third for the Senators. We go to the bottom of the third with the Lakers looking to increase their 2-1 lead. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and the Cross Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop. Has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reden's award-winning fudge and get a half-pound for free. Garden of Reden is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reden is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to Kalispell, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the bottom of the third inning where the Kalispell Lakers lead the Helena Senators 2-1. And leading off for the Lakers is their, as I didn't mark out the last half inning, this should be Eric Seaman, and it is. Here's the first pitch, and it'll ride by for ball 1. So Eric Seaman at the plate walked his first at bat and earned a run. after reaching. That goes to 2-0 on the count. Brett Jacobs on the mound for Helena. At the end of the regular or conference season last year, as this one's going to be hit out into center field, and it's going to get away. Seaman almost falling down as he makes his way to second to lead off. A double by Seaman. Now we go to Dawson Smith, the third baseman. As I've got Bam Bam up here with me. Tarad Richardson. With no outs, there's a runner that stands at second for the Lakers. Bottom of 3. Jacobs with the pitch. And it'll be low. Nope, they're going to say that is a strike. Looked kind of like a low pitch to me, but I'm up here with a microphone, and the guys in blue are down on the field calling balls and strikes. So 0-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. And we'll have an even count at 1. Missoula Maverick third baseman Trad Richardson leading the team in RBIs on the season. Hanging out here, I've got his dad sitting next to me, Mark Richardson. He came up to visit with his dad for a few moments. Love having the guys come up and say hi to me, as this one sliced foul down the first base line and out of play for anybody to get to for strike 2. So Smith will have another chance on the 1-2 count. Getting the love and the camaraderie from the players is the payoff for this job. I love what I do. They say if you find something you love, make it your living. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and Smith will have this one foul to stay alive on the 1-2 count. Coach Melman trying to barehand the foul ball down towards him. Melman also the manager for the Miles City Community College. I'll be there Wednesday or Thursday through Sunday as the A tournament, and they'll be playing at the Community College Stadium. Here's the 1-2. And we'll have an even count at 2. So looking forward to that. I'll be covering all of the AA games. The championship game will finish up, and I'll hop in the car and drive to Miles City on Wednesday night. No outs, runner at second. The 2-2 by Jacobs. And we'll have a full count. Dawson Smith with a single, his first at bat and an RBI. As fans continue to stream in here. Love how the Kalispell community has embraced this tournament, and they're coming out to show their love for Legion baseball. Time is called. Jacobs will settle back in and put his right foot on the rubber. Supposed to have Anthony Knockenauer of the Knock On Sports Show here tonight, but he's got another obligation in Polson, so we might not see him till tomorrow, and the batter is going to be walked off of that pitch. Runners at first and second now. That'll be the 4th walk of the game for Jacobs. And with no outs, here comes the second baseman, number 1, A.J. Jones. Jones does not wear batting gloves. He grabs a little bit of that dirt and rubs it in, and this will bring out the manager for the Senators. And the infield will come in and check in. I don't think we're going to see a change on the mound. I think this is just a visit. And that's exactly what it is. Folks, in Missoula, we've got a great place called Fast Trip Conoco. They are the best gas station in town with the most convenient gas pumps, the coldest drinks in town. And, well, if you want to make your car look good while you're in Missoula, stop into their parking lot where they have Magic Touch Car Wash. Fast Trip Conoco, a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Conference over as the manager's made his way back to the dugout down the third base line, and A.J. Jones. Here's the pitch. It's high, and Jones showing bunt on ball one. Jones actually crushed this rally for the Mavericks a couple of weeks ago as the Mavericks were here against the Lakers, and in the 7th inning, the Mavericks making the rally back, but A.J. Jones at second with a unhuman play, flipping the ball out of his glove to the second baseman to get Sam Busey out at second, and, well, that crushed the rally that the Mavericks were making. They would come back within one, but just not enough, and the Lakers would pull out the win. Even count at 1 for Jones. Runners at first and second with no outs. And we'll have ball 2. A.J. Jones has been a firecracker on the field every time I've been up to watch the Kalispell Lakers and when they've been in Missoula. Here's the 2-1. The bunt laid down nicely, picked up by the pitcher. The throw to first in time. That's out number 1. But the sack bunt does its job as runners advance to second and third. So now we go to Ryan Sims, number 14, the right fielder. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Sims settles into the box. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt, and it'll be fouled down the first base line. For strike 1, the first baseman coming in to try to get that one, as that was a high popper down the first base line. Got all the Maverick fans sitting down in front of me. Love to see these guys here. Maverick players just down to the left of me. Parents here enjoying the tournament. Here's the 0-1 by Jacobs. And we'll have ball 1. So 1-1 on the count with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to be high into right field. It'll be tracked down and in the glove. The runner at third will tag. And the Lakers increase their lead to 3-1. The sac fly brings the runner in for out number 2. And now we come to the first baseman, number 15, Logan Sibelrud, with 2 outs and a runner at second. Both teams playing clean through the first 3 innings. No errors. Here's the pitch. And that'll be a ball. The last game with the Lethbridge Elks and the Billings Royals, it actually no errors until the 7th inning, and the error actually scored the tying run for the Royals. Here's the 1-0. This one's going to be cranked into left field. It'll hop in front of the left fielder, and Malman pulls the brakes up, and the tag out on Dawson Smith at third, and that is the side. So the out ends the side, and the Lakers, they will earn a run as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Kalispell leading 3-1. We'll be right back on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
Maybe one for too painful to go through alone. And Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
Welcome back to Griffin Field as we go to the bottom of the top of the fourth inning, where the Lakers lead the Senators 3-1, and Sam Elliott will throw the first pitch to Andrew Roston. It'll slide over the plate for strike one. Want to send a shout out to one of the Maverick parents. That would be Kim Bennett. As this one will be hit, Elliott will have it off the glove. A.J. Jones picks it up, the throw to first, and that's the out. Elliott tried to pick that one off out of the air, but want to send a shout out to our good friend and Maverick mom, Kim Whitmore Bennett, as she's chilling and watching the game at a friend's house. Hello, Kim. Good to hear from you, and good to see you at the game today. Here's the first pitch to Carlson, and Carlson will have a strike. 0-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. And that one's reached for. It'll bounce down the third base line, picked up by the third baseman on the roll. The throw to first is not in time, and Seth Kitchen says that's a hit for Helena. And that'll give Helena 4 hits. And we go to the center fielder, number 10, Ty McGurran. So with one out, Helena has one on. Elliott with the stretch. And this one's going to be hit into right field. Backing up is the right fielder. It's off the fence. Runner from first is around second. Coming around third, and they'll hold him up there. A big double by McGurran. Back-to-back doubles for McGurran. And with one out, there'll be runners at second and third. That brings us up to Riley Chisholm. And they're going to check in with Elliott now. He's ignoring Malman as Malman comes out. Or actually, that's the pitching coach. I thought it was Malman at first, but it is the pitching coach. Checking in with Sam Elliott, one of the Glacier Wolfpack basketball players. They actually went on a run at districts the first time, and I think it's been 10 years since the AA basketball program in Montana has had a divisional tournament, and ooh-wee, was it a lot of fun, as teams that you thought were going to win it fell, and teams that you thought were going to be out made a run, and one of them was this Glacier Wolfpack. Heartbreaking, as the Flathead Braves were expected to win the tournament, and, well, they would bow out in the second day. So now we have Riley Chisholm, and the first pitch to Chisholm will be a ball. Chisholm struck out his first at-bat in the second inning. With a runner at third and second, here's the 1-0, and we'll get ball 2. So Sam Elliott starting to slow down here in the fourth inning, scheduled for 7. So excited for the Lakers here to have the Kalispell community out here supporting this tournament, as that pitch slides over the plate for strike 1. Legion Baseball is a big part of your local community, and, well, if you haven't been out to check out your local Legion Baseball team, I encourage you. I know we're at the end of the season, and teams are away on tournaments, but, you know, next year, next spring, find out about your local Legion team. Get out and cheer them on. Here's the bunt laid down, picked up, the throw to home, and the punch out at home as the runner comes across first. And that'll be out number 2. The runner advances to first. So now runners at first and third with 2 outs for the Senators. And we'll go to Matt Krieger, the shortstop. So number 1 will settle in. Sam Elliott prepares, and here's his first pitch. This one's going to be cranked over the second baseman's head. It'll bounce into center field. That'll bring the runner home from third. And Helena makes it 3-2 here in the top of the fourth. And we go to Caden Kregel, the catcher. So with 2 outs and runners at first and second, here's the pitch, and Kregel is going to have that one foul off over the Laker fans down the first base line for strike 1. 3-2, Kalispell, top of 4. Kregel, the 9-hole batter for the Senators. He'll let that one slide by. It'll go over the plate for strike 2. So 0-2 on the count. Helena with 2 runs off of 6 hits. Kalispell 3 and 3, 3 hits, 3 runs. Elliott checks the runner at second, and the 0-2 will be ball 1. Caden Kregel in the on-deck circle. So the 1-2 pitch from Elliott. Swung on, it'll foul off. Runners at second and third on the run, but they'll head back, and that will keep Kregel alive actually it's Kregel, I should say, at 1-2. Bottom of the order. So that puts McCarville in the on-deck circle. Elliott steps off the rubber. Now puts his right foot back on. Kregel settling in, and the pitch. That'll be batted down the first base line. First baseman will pick it up. He'll win the run to the bag, and that's the side. So Helena earns 1. They leave 2. We go to the bottom of the fourth with Kalispell holding on 3-2. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Hockey.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field for the final game of day 1 of the 2018 Montana-Alberta AA State Tournament. Just got word that the Missoula Maverick A squad won their first game today. They do have a second game going on right now, and haven't heard any news on that game. Bottom of the fourth, though, here at Griffin Field for the Lakers, leading off. It is Johan Freudenberg. Brett Jacobs with the first pitch. It'll get out of the glove, and they say it hit Freudenberg. So that'll put a Actually, no, they're going to say catcher interference. So that takes us to Brandon Jordan. Jordan, bottom of the order, the center fielder for the Lakers. Bottom of the fourth. Kalispell leading 3-2. Here's the pitch, high, the throw down the first base line. Not in time, and we'll have ball one. Show and bunt was Jordan with a runner at first. Freudenberg, I've only seen him come in and pitch to close. This bunt laid down the first base line. Little confusion between the pitcher and the first baseman, but they'll get the out at first. The sac bunt does its job, though, as motion on the bases happen, and the runner's at second now. That swings us to the top of the order to the catcher, number 7, Randy Stoltz. So with one out and a runner at second, Jacob steps off of the plate, and the umpire is trying to get the guys inside the dugout for safety purposes. You just grab a chair and sit. So now the first pitch to Stoltz. Jacob steps off the rubber, now back on right foot. And the pitch. Swung on. This is going to foul straight up in the air. Jacobs calls everybody off. He'll put it in the glove, and that is out number 2. Runner at second, Holtz. And we go to Taylor Morton, the left fielder, number 4. Morton is 1 for 2. He struck out his last at-bat, but reached off of a fielder's choice his first at-bat. So now Morton settles in. Bottom of 4. First pitch is high for a ball. Eric Seaman goes to the on-deck circle. The 1-0 on its way. Swung on for strike 1. So we know 3 of the 4 games tomorrow, as the second game between the Bucks and the Mavs on the loser outside of the bracket as we go to strike 2 to Morton. Chargers and Scarlets at 4, the first game of the winner's side of the bracket. The 10 o'clock game, the loser of this game will face the Elks. The winner will have the 7 o'clock game with the Royals. This one's reached for. It's high. Foul down the third base line. The third baseman is there. It's in the glove, and that's the side. So the Lakers will get one on. They'll leave them there, and we go to the top of the 5th with Kalispell holding on 3-2. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you feel stuck to your computer when cheering on your prep sports hero when you can't make it to the game? Well, now you don't have to. The Missoula Prep Sports Network has an app for all of Missoula's high school sports fans.
How fantastic is that?
Just search Missoula Prep Sports Network in either the iTunes or Google Play App Store and take the game on the go.
It doesn't get any better than this. This is the future.
Missoula Prep Sports Network knows that life is busy and you don't have time to sit by your computer. Download the app and take the game on the go.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field in Kalispell, Montana. Game 4 on day 1 of the 2018 Montana-Alberta American Legion State Tournament. Sam Elliott on the bump for the Lakers, and the leadoff is leadoff man number 11, Connor McCarville. Here's the pitch. The 1-2-3 pitchers, top of the order, as the first pitch will slide over the plate for strike 1. Here is the 0-1 by Elliott. This one's going to get away from Stoltz, and we'll have an even count at 1. Stoltz is 0 for 2, McCarville is 0 for 2. Struck out his first at bat, grounded out his last. Here's the pitch. Swung on for strike 2. Umpire points to McCarville, saying he swung. Leadoff batter here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the Elliott pitch. Swung on. This one's going to get over Elliott and A.J. Jones. Center fielder will pick it up on the roll, and that's a hit for Helena with no outs. Now we go to Zach Spiroff. Spiroff settles in, and a runner at first with no outs. They'll throw over there, and McCarville dives back in, safe. First game tomorrow will be at 10 a.m. It'll feature the loser of this game taking on the Lethbridge Elks. And the pitch, Stoltz keeps in front of him as we go to ball 1. Spiroff is 0 for 2, a ground out and a pop out. Elliott picking up the pitch from Stoltz and the stretch. And we'll have ball 2. Games at 10-1 and 4, 10-1, 4 and 7 tomorrow. Winner bracket games on the 4 and 7. The 10 and 1 are the loser's side. This one will be hit off the middle of the bat. It's deep into left field. It's got some leg, and it will be foul out of play for strike 1. Colin Sassano goes to the on-deck circle for the Senators. That one came off the bat, and all the Senator fans to the left of me stood to watch. You can't see left field with the dugout where we're sitting here. Can't see the bullpen either for the Senators. And Spiroff settles back in at 2-1. The pitch, and that'll slide over the plate to get us even at 2. So 2-2 on the count with no outs and a runner at first. Top of 5. Kalispell holding on 3-2 over the Senators. We already saw an upset today, as the first game of the day, the Great Falls Chargers would take down the number 8 seeded Great Falls Chargers, take down the number 1 seeded Bozeman Bucks. This one's popped out over short, and it's in the glove for out number 1. Runner at first holds.
Now batting number 3, Colin Sassano, number 3.
Now we go to the third baseman, number 3, Colin Sassano. Sassano would register the first hit of the game back in the first inning. He would get hung up on bases as the Lakers would finish out the batter right behind him. So Sassano 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him on the inning. It's going to roll out. The shortstop bounces over his head. It's going to roll into center field, and with 1 out, the Senators will have runners at first and second. And that takes us to Andrew Roston. And now I believe this is Melman on his way out to visit with Elliott. Elliott holds onto the ball in his glove, and this is just a straight-up visit. So Malman will check in with his catcher and his pitcher. Top of 5, 1 out, runners at first and second. And Kalispell looking to hold on here as much as they can. The Helena Senators, they've gotten their 2 runs off of 8 hits. No errors committed as of yet, and 4 runners left on. Kalispell, their 3 runs off of 3 hits, no errors, and they've left 4 on. So the visit, very quick with Elliott, as Melman heads back to the first baseline dugout. Taylor Carlson in the on-deck circle with 1 out. Here's the first pitch to Roston. Roston will have it roll out. The toss to second. They'll throw down the first base line. It's in time. And the 4-6-3 double play is turned to end the side and hang 2 on. We go to the bottom of the 5th where the Lakers will try to increase their lead 3-2. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning where the Kalispell Lakers lead the Helena Senators 3-2, and leading off for the Senators and it is Andrew Roston. So now for the Lakers, it is Eric Seaman. And he'll swing on the second pitch. It'll roll out to the shortstop. The gun from short, and Seaman will reach to start the inning for the Lakers. And that'll only be the 4th hit of the game for the Lakers. And that brings up Dawson Smith, the third baseman. And Smith, his last at bat, he would get on, but was the out at third off the miscue. He wasn't watching his coach, and Malman was trying to hold him up at third. He overcommitted and was tagged out before he could get back. He'll swing on the first pitch for strike 1. So Smith, 1 for 1 with a walk. He singled with an RBI his first at bat. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And we'll have ball 2. Crowd hushes down here. Top of 5 on 7 innings. Sun making its way over the western horizon to the north of us. Starting to get in the eyeballs here. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one swung on, and it's high into right field in the glove, and that'll be out number 1. Seaman holds at first. That takes us to A.J. Jones, the second baseman. Jones, a little spark plug for these Lakers. He'll step in. And with one out, they'll throw to first. Jones waiting for his first pitch of the inning. Can't say how impressed I am. Can't say enough how impressed I am. The throw back to first for Brett Jacobs. Brett Jacobs in the 4 1/3 innings he's pitched. He's struck out 3, walked 4, allowed 3 runs off of 4 hits. Right now sits at 80 pitches. This one will be sliced foul down the first base line for strike 1 to Jones. Jones is 0 for 2, struck out his first at bat and had a sac bunt on his second. Jones settling in. Jacobs, the throw to first and trying to get Seaman off guard, but I don't think that's going to happen. He did have a good lead, but Seaman does a good job of paying attention to what the pitcher is doing. Sometimes those runners out at first, they lose track of what the pitcher has going on and they miss out. Jones will slice this one foul for strike 2. Lights are on here at Griffin Field. They lit them up before the game started. Jacobs getting the pitch from his catcher, and now the stretch. This one sliced into right field by Jones. The right fielder has a beat on it. It's in the glove, and that'll be out number 2. Runner at first will hold. And that'll take us to Ryan Sims, the right fielder, number 14. So 2 out and a runner at first for the Lakers. They lead 3-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Jacobs with the pitch, and it'll be low for a ball. Now, where I sit on the first base line, I can't see the first base bullpen, so not sure if Helena is warming up another pitcher. Here's the 1-0, and we'll have ball 2. Jacobs, though, as I mentioned, has been pitching a good game. Only 3 runs off of 4 hits. Here's the 2-0 for Sims, the stretch by Jacobs. And this one over the shortstop's head. They'll hold the runner up in Seaman at second. And that'll be a single for Sims, and here comes Logan Sibelrud. So runners at first and second with 2 outs, and the Lakers trying to put some runs on to pad their 1-run lead, 3-2 over the Senators. Here's the pitch, and it'll slide over the plate for strike 1. So 0-1 on the count now. And Jacobs will step off the rubber. Still got, I was going to say we still got the Mavericks here, but they've all gotten up and left, and the pitch will slide over the plate for strike 2. Most of the players have made their way out. We are at the 9 o'clock hour. So the team's getting their boys back into the hotel rooms and settle in for a long day tomorrow. Jacobs steps off the rubber, scratches with his foot on the rubber, and then puts his right foot back on. Here's the 0-2 to Sibelrud, and he'll foul this one off for strike, or to keep him alive at 0-2. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. An 0-2 count for Sibelrud. Jacobs now with the stretch. Swung on. This one will foul off. Malman trying to barehand that one again, but just couldn't get a grip on it. Logan Sibelrud battling through here Johann Freudenberg in the on-deck circle. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and the batter will be struck out to end the side. So the Lakers will get 2 on. They'll leave them there. And we go to the top of the 6th inning with Helena looking to equalize, down 3-2. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you checked out the Garden of Eden video of the week at mpsn406.com? Do you have a sweet video of your sports athlete? Did you experience a sports-altering moment or something at a sporting event that wowed the crowd? Go to our homepage at www.mpsn406.com and click on the Contact Us tab at the bottom of the homepage and email us the video. Yours just might go viral. mpsn.com, Missoula's home for Missoula's prep sports heroes.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to Griffin Field. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we move to the top of the 6th inning with the Lakers leading the Senators 3-2. The number 2 seeded team versus the number 7 seeded team. Sam Elliott with the first pitch, and it is to Taylor Carlson, the right fielder, and it's over the plate for strike 1. Both pitchers standing tall on the bump tonight. The 5-6-7 batter scheduled on the inning, and this one swung on down the third base line. Third baseman can't make a play on it. Runners around first and holding up. And they are going to count that one as an error, and that's the first one of the game. Now we go to Ty McGurran, and they are going to call that a hit and not an error. McGurran will foul the first pitch off for a strike. So McGurran, the center fielder, batting in the 6-hole spot. He has been batting at the number 1 spot. But, you know, when you get to the postseason, there's always that change-up that you try to do to throw people off. These teams all know each other very well. Coaches, good friends. Here's the pitch. This one's going to be hit towards the first baseman. He gets a glove on it, wins the race to the bag, and that will be out number 1. But motion on the bases puts Carlson at second. So Seth Barrett will come in for Riley Chisholm. Helena trying to change things up, as I mentioned before, to get themselves the lead. The left-handed batter will settle in Barrett. And the pitch by Elliott. That'll ramble across the plate for strike 1. Nope, they're going to call that a ball. So the Royals still in the building. And the umpire corrects us. So the original call of a strike was correct. So 0-1 on the count. Runner at second with 1 out, and that one slides over the plate for strike 2. Seth Barrett is first at-bat of the tournament. Coming in for the second baseman, Riley Chisholm. So here's the 0-2 with 1 out. Runner at second with a lead. Elliott with the pitch, and it's swung on, and Elliott will strike out Barrett for out number 2. And the chess match continues. That's the 4th strikeout of the game for Elliott. And looking at stats here, Elliott has not walked a batter yet. Elliott now settling in for Matt Krieger, and the first pitch to Krieger will be high and inside for ball 1. Caden Kregel in the on-deck circle. Elliott with a deep breath gets his pitch from Stoltz, and now the stretch. The pitch. This one will be fouled off to get us at strike 1. So an even count at 1 to the shortstop. He is 1 for 2, fly out his first at bat in a single that had an RBI attached to it. Here's the 1-1 by Elliott. And foul back into the catcher for strike 2. Sam Elliott struck out the last batter. That would be the 4th K of the game for the Glacier Wolfpack graduate. The 1-2 pitch on its way. Check swing. Runner at second is going to advance to third off the wild pitch, and we even it out at 2. Taylor Carlson, the runner at third. And here comes Malman to check in with Elliott once again. Haven't seen any movement or any action, I should say, in the bullpen for the Lakers. So Malman just checking in with his pitcher. Folks, no matter where you go in Montana, there's the gym for Montana from Montana, and that would be Fuel Fitness. Fuel Fitness is a proud partner of MPSN, as they have gyms all over Montana: Kalispell, Missoula, Helena, Billings, Bozeman, Butte, and Great Falls. If you're on the road following your Legion team, well, stop in to get a workout at Fuel Fitness. Fuel Fitness, proud sponsor of the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We get back to the action. Krieger with a 2-2 with 2 outs and a runner at third. Elliott with the pitch, and it'll be swung on, and Elliott will strike out the batter to end the side for his 5th K of the game. We go to the bottom of the 6th with the Lakers looking to pad their lead. They're up 3-2. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Attention all Legion baseball fans. The Missoula Prep Sports Network will be the exclusive video streaming provider for the Montana, Alberta AA and A Legion tournaments July 18th through August 1st. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to support the coverage of the games, please send us an email and we'll get in touch with you. Join us live from Kalispell, Montana and Miles City, Montana, July 28th through August 1st for state championship drama. MPSN, Legion baseball fans home for the 2018 Montana, Alberta state tournaments.
Welcome back to MPSN, as changes have been made on the Senators side, as Andrew Roston is now pitching for the Senators. Connor McCarville in the game. The DH is gone, and McCarville will hold down as a search for Roston. There we go, as he makes the change. So Roston warming up. We'll get you stats on Mr. Jacobs in just a moment. So for Jacobs, as the leadoff batter is the 8-hole batter, number 12, Johann Freudenberg, the designated hitter. And we do have action in the Kalispell bullpen. So Freudenberg will settle in. The first pitching change of the game with Kalispell leading 3-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the first pitch by Roston, and it will slide over the plate for strike 1. So for Jacobs, it would be 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks, as the second pitch will give us an even count at 1. 91 pitches thrown, 60 of those would slide over the plate. Here's the 1-1, and we'll get ball 2. So the bottom of the order for Kalispell here in the bottom of the 6th, with Freudenberg at the 8th spot and Jordan at the 9th hole. Here's the pitch. It's low, and we go 3-1. Andrew Roston, first batter of the game. Here's the pitch, and they'll walk the leadoff batter on the pitching change. So now the center fielder, number 11, Brandon Jordan, will come to the plate. Approaching the 2-hour mark, 1 hour and 40 minutes so far on the game. We're in the bottom of the 6th with no outs. So Brandon Jordan, the center fielder, waits for his first pitch. Showing bunt, lets it go by, and we'll have ball 1. So 1-0 on the count. Runner at first with no outs. Here's the pitch, and the bunt laid down the first base line. It's going to roll deep down the first base line. They say fair, and the tag by the first baseman for out number 1. The sac bunt, though, does its job, as the runner advances to second. So 1 out on the board here in the bottom of the 6th. And a runner standing at second, and we swing to the top of the order. They're actually going to bring a runner in for Jordan. That's number 2. Number 2. And I don't have a 2 in my book, so we'll have to figure out who that is. Regardless, though, Randy Stoltz stands at the plate. So with 1 out and 1 on. And a new pitcher warming up. I believe that's number 12. I'll wait for him to throw again to get the full number for the Lakers. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's foul down the first base line. First baseman might be able to get to this one, but no, it's going to land in the bullpen. And actually the catcher in the bullpen for the Lakers will catch the ball for strike 1. Roston wanting a new ball, but the umpire calls him off, so he'll climb back up on the mound. 0-1 on the count with 1 on and 1 out. Stoltz is 1 for 3, singled his first at bat, a line drive to center field and a pop out on the other 2, and we get even at 1. Taylor Morton in the on-deck circle for the Lakers. A long signal from the third base coach. Here's the 1-1. And that'll slide over the plate for strike 2. Andrew Roston on the bump, looking to hold off any type of extension on the Laker lead, and Stoltz is going to go ahead and tie his right shoe. Want to say hello to all the fans tuning in, whether you're a Laker fan, a Senator fan, or you're just a Legion fan. These boys appreciate you tuning in and cheering them on in this state tournament. We'll have all the games covered tomorrow as well. MPSN will be here for the whole tournament. Here's the 1-2. Swung on. This one's going to fill the hole in right field. They're going to bring the runner around from second. The throw from home to home is made. And the slide in. The throw to second. And it's not secured. And Stoltz will earn an RBI to his list as Freudenberg comes home and the Lakers extend their lead 4-2 with one out here in the bottom of the sixth. And that will bring us to Taylor Morton with a runner at second, getting the extra base on the throw home. Here's the pitch, swung on, and it'll foul right back into the backstop for strike one. Taylor Morton, 1 for 3. Reached off of a fielder's choice in the first inning, a strikeout and a pop-out. Both of them ending an inning. This one will slide across the plate for strike two. Good friend Paul Yarbrough saying, I'm just a Legion fan listening in. Our town, hashtag Our Town is Superior. Hello, Paul, the voice of the Missoula Mavericks. Here's the 0-2 pitch with one out. Swung on, and it's going to go foul over the dugout down the third base line, and the batter will stay alive. Starting to chill off here at Griffin Field as the sun has made its way over the horizon on the western side. Bottom of the sixth with one out. Roston doesn't like the pitch. Shakes off the second one, now gets one that he likes. Runner at second takes the lead, and here's the 0-2. Swung on. It'll foul off to keep the batter alive. So 0-2 on the count with one out. Here's the pitch, and that one will be inside for ball one, and the crowd not happy with the pitch call by the umpire as we have a 1-2 count to Morton. The left fielder with the pitch. This one is going to be cranked off into right field. Right fielder wasn't paying attention at first. He'll run up on it, put it in the glove, and that's out number two. Wow. The right fielder. So two outs now with a runner at second. Lakers leading 4-2. And that brings us to Eric Seaman. Seaman 2 for 2 with a walk. He's got 2 runs as well. And Roston with the pitch, checking out the runner at second, who is dancing out there. Swung on. This one's going to be golfed into center field. It's high and deep. Center fielder is back in the glove, and that's the side. So the Senators hold off the Lakers here in the bottom of the sixth. And we go to the top of the seventh where it's all or nothing. Senators down 4-2. We'll be right back after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for what your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take your Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reden's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reden is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reden is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reden is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton at Griffin Field. The final inning of the first day of play for the 2018. And a pinch batter coming in for the Senators is number 24, Jacob Howell will bat in the place of number 12, Caden Kriegel. So top of 7, all or nothing for the Senators. They're down 4-2. Sam Elliott still on the bump, and the first pitch will ride by for ball 1. Elliott unofficially at 80 pitches. Bottom of the order for the Senators. Good spot for them to be in. And the 1-0. This one will ride by for strike 1. So an even count at 1 for the leadoff batter on the inning. Elliott with a 1-1. Swung on, and contact will be strike 2 on the foul ball. We did see Dawson Smith warming up in the bullpen in the previous half inning when the Lakers were at bat. We'll see what they have in store with Elliott. He's got the 1-2 on the way. And that one will be check swinged off the back to keep Howell back on the at the plate at 1-2. Elliott now with the nod. Here's the pitch. And that one will get away from Elliott. It'll be an even count at 2. So a quick turnaround for the loser of this game, as they will have the 10 o'clock game in the morning against the Lethbridge Elks. The winner will play the Royals at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Elliott now with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on. This one will roll out. Shortstop will get it on the bounce. The throw to first is there in time, and one down here in the 7th for the Senators. That'll swing us to the top of the order to Connor McCarville. Starting to feel like September as the day is warm in the evening. As soon as the sun goes over the horizon, cooling off. One out, nobody on. McCarville at the plate. Elliott with a deep breath and the stretch. And this one will be sliced high down the first base line. It looks like it might be catchable. It is, and that's out number 2. So now it's Zach Spiroff for the Senators. Their advancement to the winner's side of the bracket is in the hands of Spiroff, and fans starting to make their way out here. Elliott now with the first pitch to Spiroff. Swung on for strike 1. Crowd's trying to make their way out before heavy traffic. So the first game will be at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll have the first pitch right here on Missoula Prep Sports Network as Elliott will slide that one over the plate for strike 2. So an 0-2 count with 2 outs and nobody on. The winner's side of the bracket in the hands right now of Elliott, and it's swung on. Pass ball. Pitcher's got to get to it, and he won't, and the runner will advance to first off the pass ball. And Elliott now at 90 pitches. He's got 15 more to go, but I know Malman wants this one in the books with 2 outs and a runner at first. No errors. This has been a clean game. It's the first game of the day that did not have any errors so far. We still have 1 out to go. The Royals came back off of an error with a throw to third. And Colin Sassano, who is settling in, he's 2 for 3. Singles is first and third at bats. This one will slide over the plate for strike 1. Sassano settling in. And Elliott will check the runner at first. Here's the 0-1. And Elliott will step off the rubber. Runner will get back to first. Winner of the game will move on to the 7 o'clock game tomorrow night against the Royals. The loser will have a turnaround to play 10 o'clock against the Elks. Here's the pitch, and that one's high to get us even at 1. Elliott with the stretch, and this one will slide over the plate for strike 2. Sam Elliott trying to close the game out here, standing on the mound for the 7-inning stretch. We did saw Dawson Smith come in, or go to the bullpen and warm up when the Lakers were at bat in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch, high, and we're even at 2. Sam Elliott playing with the hearts of both Laker and Senator fans with the 2-2 count. And a runner at first. Here's the pitch, and that'll give us a full count at 3-2. The Laker fans not liking the call by the umpire. Elliott now gets the pitch from Stoltz, checks the runner at first. They'll throw over there. And Seth Kitchen says safe. Spiroff with the lead at first. A full count at 3-2. 2 outs. And Elliott will step off the rubber. Elliott now with a deep breath. Puts his right foot back on the rubber as Sassano steps back into the box. Here's the full count. Nope, Elliott doesn't like the pitch, now nods at Stoltz. Here's the 3-2. And it's fouled off to keep Sassano alive. 105 is the magic number for pitchers, and right now, Elliott sits at 96 pitches. Elliott with the pitch, and it's swung on, and Elliott will strike out the batter to finish off the Senators. So the Lakers get the win to advance 4-2 over the Helena Senators. The Lakers, Helena gets their 2 runs off of 9 hits. No errors, and they hang 7 on. For the Lakers, it would be 4 runs off of 6 hits, no errors, and they would hang 6 on. So the Senators fall to the loser side of the bracket. They'll play tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock against the Senators, or against the Elks, I apologize. The Senators against the Senators, that would be an interesting game. And the Lakers move on to play the Royals. So tomorrow, 10 a.m., it's the Elks and the Senators. 1 p.m., it's the Bucks and the Mavs. 4 p.m., it's the Chargers and the Scarlets, and the nightcap is the Royals and the Lakers. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. As we move in. And that is game, folks. So we'll talk to you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Have a good night, folks.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Well, goodbye.